Well, good morning and welcome to another edition of Insomnia Poker. We're on ACR. We're playing a very small $30 guarantee, micro stakes. I don't like investing a whole lot of money, but we have kind of run our chip stack up here and our bankroll up here a little bit on ACR. I think we originally bought in for the minimum amount of $20 or whatever the hell it was. I think it was 20, but anyway, we're above it. We've been winning tournaments, which is cool, but we've been losing a couple as well, so not really investing a whole lot, just so that I can keep playing. We're on a $30 guarantee, 2 levels remaining with late reg, and we're in second place, so we're having a pretty good run here. Looks like we have an all-in, a call, then a reshove, we'll fold, and alright, well now this is going 4 ways. And the trip 4s will win it. There's some pot division here. We do lose one player who will probably rebuy. It's a very cheap buy-in, so. Alright, the purple border people are people we've met in tournaments, obviously. I'm still marking those that, aren't marked. Anyway, I want to welcome everybody. It's, what is it? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. And we're fully charged. And we're watching the Lodge Card Club's stream, which is a tournament. They're down to 20 players of 748. They're playing down to 1 player tonight. And the winner, so this is going to go for a little bit. So if you hear it in the background, that's what's going on. Over 202,000 subscribers. If you have yet to subscribe to our channel, please consider doing so. We promise to bring it strong every show. Also hit that thumbs up. Alright, so it's early Monday morning. I'm going to go to work in a few hours, which is cool. Had a nice 4-day weekend. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I know we did. We didn't do a whole lot, but we did get to see all the family and all of that, so that's always cool. Shout out to all of them. I know they watch these videos. So as usual, guys, I'll be back when there's something fun to do. We have an all-in and a call, and the all-in is going to pick it up. 8-4 suited. We'll be back after we fold. Alright, so we're in the big blind. We've got King 10 suited, King 8 suited. Let's see. See if Cara do or whatever. See if she wants to play. Negative. So we'll take a walk on the big blind. And remember, we'll try that three in a row trick from the big blind. So winning the big blind, the small blind, and the button. The hard one is the small blind. But it's excellent if you can pull it off. We have the chips. We're playing deep. The question is do we... I don't think I would normally call this, so I don't really go out of my way on this particular one. We'll just let it go. We do have an under the gun +1 raise, so we'll just let him have it. And pick up ace-8 off on the button. It would have been a good candidate, now that I'm thinking about it. But especially if this guy is going to be raising, every hand from the under the gun positions. Alright, so ace-8 doesn't look as attractive anymore. I have been losing a couple of tournaments. I've played a couple of cheap ones and a couple of free rolls, and 7s versus ace-9. So we'd have hit the 8, which would have been nice. And would have given it to us. That's alright. Anyway, I've had the weird beats, 2-pair to up against 3 of a kind. And good 2-pair. I lost ace-king to trip 3s. Or trip deuces, I'm sorry, where the guy calls me with a pair of 2s. I lost trips to a flush on the river. It's all been on the river. So I've lost a couple of tournaments. They've all been real small. I haven't really done anything big I wanted to play in that I wanted to devote the time to yet. So just kind of playing to be playing. Keep my little brain fresh, that kind of shit. But all right, So we're in this one for a little while. I think we're pretty heavily chip stacked here. Um, I believe we may be even still in first. I don't know. I could have lost that rank by now. No, we're in second now by 6,000 chips, so that's cool. We're on the last level now, and there's like no players in this thing, guys. There's like 39 players, so basically the prize pool structure starts at 16. So you know, it's not going to feel like we're going to have to wait too long to get to the bottom of this one. All right, so I'll be back as more players put themselves in harm's way here. Queen deuce, we'll fold. See you in a minute. All right, so we picked up queen 9 suited in the big blind. Get a lot of folds around to us. We are the big stack, so not a lot of people want to play poker with us right now. And it's fine, especially when we have trash. I mean, queen 9 suited doesn't look good until, you're up against the button. Now, this is a better hand for going for the 3-banger, so we're going to make this call. Damn. Alright, well, we need the 4. It's the only thing that's going to help us, a 2-outer. Yep, just up against it, so. Alright, well, we had to take a shot, I don't know why we had to take a shot, but we did. We have ace 9 on the button, so. It's going to look tilty. Always does when you come in with a strong hand after a loss.
That would be my suggestion. In other words, you're going to wear something, pick one. Because, look,
and we'll take it. We'll start getting some of it back, It's not the entire 13 big blinds we lost, but I've been playing less and less of Jack 10 off, even when folded to me, even as an opener. This is an opening hand from this position, but I'm not real happy about it. Yeah. We're going to check raise here. Okay, so now we picked up the over. This could be, there we go. We're bringing us back to stack depth here. Alright, we'll fold and I'll be back. That was a good little series there. Even though we did lose one of them, we did get back, so that's cool. Alright, quick update while we're out of that hand. 39 remaining. Late reg has ended. Start paying at 18. So about half, one more than half. Oops, sorry, wrong button. We're in third. That's fine. So we have a lot of chips. This is actually a situation where I could sit out for a little while, but I don't think it's going to take for long to get us back into it. So I already folded that hand. I don't know why we're counting off time. I don't know why I said I'll be back in a minute. You guys are going to be right back, so I will pause now. Alright, so we folded all the way around to the big blind again. Found ourselves, it's actually our best hand that we had here, so we'll be definitely calling this off. Bet sizing here matters. Do the check raise here.
70s, 80s, I could go with Ryan wearing that. Cesar Cedeno back in the day.
We'll take it down with the check raise. Yeah, he may have had a king, and not the. Of course, now we've got two of those kings, so we'll be just heavy on the small blind here. I don't think we're going to slow play these. We're gonna 3-bet him. We're definitely gonna 3-bet that. God damn it! See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the shit I've been putting up with for like the last 2 days. I mean, really. Get in good and get out bad. King's cracked. Alright, we'll fold here. Be back. And that is tilting, but move on to the next hand. So this is the ACR thing that you guys need to know about. I will not be able to beat this guy in any hand. And we're going to play like we always do, but just bear in mind, K-Pax, whatever his name is, he'll be in every hand against me, and I won't beat him even one time. Okay? Because this guy, ladies and gentlemen, is very simply put, he's a bot. Okay? So there's no way we can beat this guy.
2002, only 2,000. And today, I'm giving away 5. Simply sign up at clubwptgold.com and use promo code.
Okay, so let's keep this dude in mind. I'm now in the hand, and I can't beat him. I got an open-ended straight draw.
December the 13th, coming up less than 2 weeks from now, out in Vegas. Entry is free but requires a golden passport. Only 2,000 will be given out. I think they added a few more that they're going to give out. For your chance to win a golden passport, sign up at wptgold.com. Use code LODGE. We're giving away 5 each week.
Oh, the frustration is real. Be back. We're going to tighten up here and get the money, so it might be fewer hands even still. All right, we picked up pocket queens in the big blind. Our best hands are coming in the big blind so far. Again, pay attention here, guys. It's a pattern. Sometimes I can catch them and sometimes I can't. But
Calvin with the hockey sticks.
It's normally on bad beats.
6, 7, 8.
So keep an eye on this guy. Yep.
Calvin, bottom pair for David.
We're gonna raise significantly here too. If he calls, okay, good. We'll put that in our stack and be happy about it. I don't know, maybe he's not. But I'm telling you, I can catch him most of the time. And it's shit like that that starts it. So, King 7 suited. And this guy could just be aggressive or whatever, but, you know, when you get shit out on, you do start questioning all kinds of shit. And, of course, we got shit out on. Wow, my hair looks great tonight. It's the best part of Insomnia Poker. I hope y'all like my hair. It's definitely up there in need of a shower. We'll raise our King 7 suited here and work on our neighbor. Well, we'll just flop a nice flush. That's awesome. Maybe we can get some money out of it.
So Calvin wearing his Yankees cap.
He's either killing time to check.
Take that one down.
No, now we're just going to have to
I
bet.
thank everybody for tuning in. We've got over 800 folks in chat. Pretty sweet.
If he's got any diamond, he may call me. I'm not going to let this get too far out of hand, but he's probably going to fold this. Sitting out. I don't think he's really sitting out. Maybe he is. I'm going to pay attention to that. Alright. Quick update. We're down to 31 players. I believe, what did I say? Prize pool 16, 18. Alright, so we're cutting them down. Got a bunch to go still. We have moved down, but that's actually up. We were lower than that, so come back a little bit. Be back. Alright, so we're just going to limp here this offsuit Broadway hand.
2.7 million chips, which is the chip leader at this table.
Not really our flop, but the queen could be repped by us. We're not going to have many queens, but I'm going to put them in the blender here a little bit. And do notice who we have here. Okay, so I'm about to take my revenge sticker off of him. I think he just got lucky the one time. Tip up a little bit. And pick up 10-6 in the big. See, we'll see. In fact, we're going to check fold this hand, so more than likely someone will raise. If they don't, I'll be back. So I'm going to try to show some more of the all-ins tonight. Stink Fist, which is... These people have to live with these names. You know, you can't change your name once you register on ACR. And I mean, really, that's... Some of the names I see are just absolutely horrifying. You know, I guess any Christian would see my name and immediately go, but it's just my name backwards, if y'all haven't figured that out. You know, it's one of the few names that you can reverse the spelling on and it spells a word. And I don't know, a girlfriend gave me it one time and it just stuck. So, you know, how every good nickname happens, right? In fact, she's got Send Poker tattooed on her leg. It's pretty funny because she's crazy and we broke up and I've since gotten married and all that happy stuff. But anyway, hilarious. I told her not to do it. She did it anyway. We're going to fold that to that all in. Anyway, I wanted to just show more all-ins, and you know, especially after the bubble bust, you know, the late reg bubble and then the money bubble. So anyway, well, he gets a walk. Let's see what we get. King 4, ick. We're on the button though. We'll see. So we got a raise. Got a couple really short stacks here. We're going to actually save ourselves the chips. Got a couple of really shorties here going on. You got to be wary of those at any time they can jam. Now I am tempted to call a jam from either one of those two.
So we talked earlier some changes with the tournaments. The nightly no-limit hold'em tournament started this week.
Nicolaki over there should have an ace. We'll call one more time.
There'll be an extra hour of registration. The Tuesday free roll increases to a 20K guarantee. Thursday free roll increases to a 12K guarantee.
If Derek doesn't have an ace, I think we found the ace, so I don't think second pair is good here. I don't think Derek's going to be jamming into two stacks or raising into two stacks. Better than him. Pocket deuces. Get a little pushy with these if we wanted to, I guess. I don't want to.
One single re-entry. Fridays at 7:15.
It's just the two people in the blinds have, you know, I mean, it could be painful, and that would have really been painful. So, good fold. Be back. So we pick up pocket sevens under the gun. It's a little okay. So we're gonna call that.
He said, you know, I guess he was trying to feed his family. You know, yeah. Didn't want to go through the drive-through, decided to just take all the sandwiches with him. So we stopped that.
Oh, slow thinkers, huh? Ace King versus sevens. It's a classic flip. Trips. Oh. There we go. Full house. And we put a player out. Build our stack up back up a little bit. So that's good. We needed that. 6-4 off in the big blind. You know, I used to, when I was learning how to play, I used to just like, oh, God, that's terrible. Just fold that. But there's moves to be made in the big blind that can make you money. Now, we're not going to call this jam, but, you know, this guy's my favorite little pet, and so there you go. We don't have any choice now but to fold this out, and he can take down the big blinds with that jam. The dynamics of the big blind definitely changes, and the small blind, based on action ahead. So I don't know if y'all ever noticed this, but Bailey, I gotta figure out how to put you in the camera. There you are. I get that when I do this. And then I can do that too. Yep, I get them all. So there's a move in the big blind to steal the blinds. We got a guy sitting out to our left, so we're gonna take that to our advantage. We do have to watch things like this guy in the big blind, which means he's gonna get this guy's money on a walk. Anyway, some obvious stuff. Still waiting for this person to finally get some nuts up and call, or jam, or do something. It's basically just been fold. So, Queen 3 from the button. We're just gonna have to go ahead and raise here. Again, making moves. You know, looking for opportunities to steal big blinds is an important part of this game. Queen. We definitely were not backing down on this hand. Watch this guy. Okay, if he folds, then we're basically going to take him off the naughty list. If he jams all in, and he's got kings or aces, okay, well, he's going to get off the naughty list. He's going back. And we're going to try to get some value here from Nikolak. Damn, didn't get it. Alright, so multiple hands in a row, and we'll fold out 7 deuce. I'm gonna check that. That actually was a good little run for us. Yeah, it put us back in third. So that's good. What are we down to? 24 players. So we're getting there. Is anybody all in here? No. I hate the comeback. I can't tell who's done what. I'll be back. Now y'all love my big blind action, so here we go. We got King 4.
Wow, John's gonna be driving home tonight.
I am still watching the Lodge Mayhem series, I guess, Black Friday game. I think it's 182,000 guarantee. Cara finally made a move, but we're going to let somebody else deal with it. Yeah. Hard to get that all in out, isn't it?
931.
Alright, so Cara hangs on. Chips up a little bit, so we'll be back. Let's see. Yeah, we'll be back. So we're going to limp with this Ace X. We have an under the gun raise to 2 big blinds, so I could 3-bet this hand, but he's got me covered, so I do pick up the 8, which is going to look better for me than him.
With a ton of chips, easily could afford this in the big blind. Already has invested in this.
So we'll pick that up
And he's got 40%
and put us back in the chip lead here.
a chance to knock out 2 players.
I don't think we're in the overall chip lead, but
The red-nosed reindeer hat.
car is coming on there a little bit. We're going to limp this.
Under the lights.
If anything, we get the small blind or the button out for sure.
A chance to knock out 2 players.
I think the 6-3 is better for them, but we have one of the 6s, so we do pick up a pair. I don't believe he's got the ace. It's not his card. The 3 may be a card for him. He might have the better 6 too. So right now I think we're in the lead. So we're going to go ahead and bet this out.
Will not knock out Jason. Jason will be on fumes.
Could have a better 6. He could have an ace and just be trapping it. And when everyone folds around, it kind of starts to indicate that they don't have aces of any kind. So, you know, the possibility that 3 aces are out there is there, but not tonight. So we'll pick it up with a bet. So blinds are going up. All right, we'll be back. This is always fun.
Pedro. 2 in a row.
It's a pretty standard. We can have a little fun with this hand if we want to.
74 big blinds.
We're gonna look aggressive as fuck here, but that's kind of what we're after. Let's see if the Dirty Diaper can take one down for us tonight. Haven't gotten to play it in a while, so interesting.
Will morph into a hand, into a player's stack.
We're telling a big story here. Oh my. I'm wondering if check raise can pick this hand up.
For the 3rd time in a row. Will anybody find a call to Kelvin's pocket pair?
Same fucking position as the last guy was in. And that's the problem with being out of position on a board like this, is you kind of have to know. I don't know why we were in the red, now we're in the blue.
Final day of the Mayhem Poker Series.
If he's got the king, he would check back.
Here in the Austin Club.
If he doesn't have the king, he's going to bet. Wow, okay. I don't know what we're waiting for here, bud.
That event's $1.3 million.
Kind of wish I'd put in a little bet now.
$1 million guarantee, which we finished up Monday evening, Monday morning.
Maybe he's playing in his car or something and lost signal there or whatever. We've been through the yellow thing once already, part of the red. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like he... It doesn't really come back and say disconnected. It just says sitting out, so you can never really tell. Okay, so now we got a full boat. Now we're just going to bet at him. If he's got the king, I'd suggest I would imagine a shove. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we get the miracle turn 3 and pick up the boat and increase our chip stack. 10-7 suited in the small blind, not a bad hand to defend, especially a sitting out guy. So you got to kind of watch that hand right there, that hand right there. Those are our 2 pay attention tos. If the button folds, it basically means a walk. We've got sitting out guy at 10 big blinds. So we'll obviously raise and just pick him up. First we have to get through this guy who's taking all night to play. Woo-woo! Just wanted to show it to him. Maybe we'll start playing poker, I don't know. We'll see. See, this guy is also benefiting, so that guy from our little sit-out character, because he's getting an auto fold to him. I'll be back. All right, picked up pocket fours here. Under the gun +1. We're gonna raise in with them, but it's only because we're not limping at this point. So we're just raising pre-flop, and if it folds to us, great. If it doesn't, you know, that's why we're not just checking in anymore. So no more limping. All right, we're on the money bubble. Obviously, people are going to play a little tighter here. Kamik is definitely going to fold almost anything but the premiums. So this should be a good chance for us to check quite a bit. Nobody wants out here, so the longer this goes, the more chips we make. So I'll be back. All right, so we're in the big blind with 9-5. Very next hand. I expect a lot of folding to me. A lot of folding to me, so we're still in hand for hand. I'll be back. Obviously, we are getting great hands to do this with. You know, we're definitely calling this guy. But again, you have to remember, people are less likely to be playing with. That is not him. That is me. That is my board. King 9. Okay, so he might have something. We'll check it to him. Could have no repair, man. I mean, I'll check it to him. I got king high. Wow, he checked it back out of fear. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. That's crazy. Picked the pocket kings. Ace 8 on the button. I'm hoping he's got a king. Obviously, we just swapped trips, so.
Watch out here.
Well, we have the full house, and now he has the full house if he had a king. The bubble and bust him out, and everybody makes some money. And I can't help it. We're gonna take a pause, but you know what? While we're pausing, I'm almost sure we're in first. Wow, we're not. Just under it. Okay, cool. As you can see, our remaining 18 players there. We do have the shortest stack. We're in for 2 bullets. So that's what the asterisk means, is how many bullets we played for. So we're in for 2 bullets. We've already made that back, so that's fine, or close to it, doesn't matter. So we'll go on break, and we'll be back after break. So we do have an all-in with the final 18 players remaining, and we're going to be moving towards laddering up. We're in second place at chips, so life's good, and our short stack here has jammed, and of course our sit out guy is still here, and the short stack will get some money, so that's cool. We pick up the 7 deuce, which isn't pulled. Be back. Alright, picked up queen 7 in the big blind. So I think what we're going to do is, if we make the final table, is we'll stop this video and we'll make another video, call it the part B or final table of this tournament, for those who just want to watch the final tables, which is fine. And that will be a continual stream. I think we just have to call and put it at risk. So we're everything's looking good so far. No spades out there for any of us. Wow, go ahead and see, this is what I'm talking about. It's shit like that, dude. I mean, on the river, over and over and over and over again. Okay. I'm not gonna get upset. Be back. Just wanted you to see this. It's an all-in chopperoonie, but Kamik has got the red border for now. When you beat me on the river, that's what you're gonna get. So that's my revenge tag. Had her dead, and hit the one card she needed. So don't like river beats. I don't like bad beats. It's really upsetting when you get in good. And I understand that I was jamming with a queen 8 suited, but it was a positional thing too, so, you know. Anyway, I gotta quit playing sheriff all the time. We'll pick up ace 5 off. We obviously didn't lose a whole lot against her. I'm assuming it's a girl. The name sounds like a girl. Kamik. I don't know. Maybe it's a guy's name from Iran. I don't know.
An hour and a half till we take another break at this table. JX.
Okay.
Chip leader, courtesy of that
No limping.
Both players swapping jacks. He had the better kicker. 3.2 million chips. Short stack at this table. Pedro with 16 bigs. So still, but with a ton of big blinds at this table.
I'm throwing a C-bet here. We'll chip up a little bit. We'll get our Kamik back. Won't be playing that, so I'll be back. Ace 3 versus Ace 7 and all in. Kamik hard at it again. And Kamik will double up and is now back in the game. It's called patience, and it worked. We have 10-9 in the big blind. There you go, sit up there. My little dog's restless. You can see her right behind me. Lily. Yeah, she's walking on the back of the couch. Alright, we got our sit out guy.
Here in Austin, Texas. Let me know where you're tuning in from all over the world. Let's do a little roll call.
Wow, Kamik wants that blind. I should have made her wait. I don't know. Should have made them wait.
Remember this week's schedule. Wednesday, a little PLO action, cash game. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Texas Hold'em. Cash streams, 5 family, $10 big blind Andy. Andrew Meany.
Kamik was a river card away from being out of this tournament.
Always fun when Andrew comes to town.
It's always kind of a risk, because if they had a jam back, we'd have
A little string.
ace deuce, but you know, risk reward. Pocket nines though is definitely getting a fucking raise out of me.
move there by David.
We'll see if Diego Mando wants to defend. It's a big defend. Kamiko is now sitting out. Okay, well that actually helps because we'll be able to get them coming and going.
Open ender for Raphael. Middle pair for David.
We'll be back. So we got pocket fours. We have a lot of people sitting out now. We have 3 people sitting out. Including Kamika. So it's really these last 2 players to see if the fours get through. They do. So we'll do this fucking big blind at a time if we have to. This is a hard defend here. Obviously, we're going to have to let it go. Can't really defend 7-4. Why is he... I hate people that tank for no reason. When I look over and there's a dead fold no matter what, and they're sitting there daydreaming or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. So a lot of tight playing going on right now. We're going to be forced all in. Not with Kamika. Kamika may play it. Well, Mista wants to take a shot at it. I guess Kamik came back. I'm assuming born in 72. Plays like an old guy. I'm an old guy though. I don't play like an old guy though. I don't think I do. 6-5 versus Queen Jack. And a club hits. Open-ended. Oh my god. Hard to get those all-ins out. So the problem is at any time anybody can jam. They're so short stacked that we really need to just be playing much tighter. But it works both ways. Like, does he want to call? Does the big blind want to defend? Or does he want to pick a better spot? Here he wants to pick a better spot. It gives us a lot of opportunity.
With the snowman.
Kamika is back to sitting out.
Not in Austin. It was
Really have no desire to run into an ace here, so.
68 degrees. And sun was beautiful today in Austin. JX, who has been
Well, might as well min raise, see what happens. Yeah.
contemplating
Well, we pick up the jack.
this, and he's going to fold it to Kelvin.
I don't want to double him up. He can have the 2 big blinds. I'd rather keep my chip stack in check. We'll pick a better spot later. I know we're just letting it run. I'm going to try to take a break from recording. A lot of folding going on around here. Let's see if he dong bets the jack. He doesn't. Well, we're going to put him to the test. Well, you're trapping something, huh? It's hold. We get 2. All right, we finally. We take 2 people out. Increase our chip stack dramatically. Finally got rid of that sit out next to us. All right, Derek's back. He's running. Four deuce off in the big blind.
Tournament clock going off, signifying that we will be going up in blinds. We were at 40-minute levels today on day 2 for this tournament.
And that's how you win with four deuce off. You just do nothing. 8-6 in the small. So this is when you have to kind of watch things. That guy can jam. So if I get crazy, or I can just give him, oh, looks like we leveled up. I'm just gonna call. I know I said no more limping, but I'm saying I didn't hit a pair. He hadn't hit a pair. Let's see if he's trapping. Two big blind bet his ass. Oh, shit. Nope. He was telling the truth. He had garbage. No way he folds if he had a pair.
About 13 big blinds, 12.5 big blinds.
Blind should be going up here pretty quick. We're on, it's almost like a turbo after the bubble breaks, after the money bubble, or the registration. It's like we go on a turbo. I can show it to you, structure. So, you know, we started this at like 12 minutes and now we're in halftime. So, now while we're here, we have taken over first place significantly. So that's cool.
Don't know which Bones has.
We're just playing a little 30 GTD. So kind of look for any of that, any of the raises from the smaller stacks. A lot of small stacks here.
Prevailed. Bones had the Ducks.
Well,
He's going to win a nice pot. And we are down to 13.
I am obviously still watching the lodge. It's the final day. Kamik has returned to try to, you know, I wonder what hands they miss when they don't play.
Bones did amazing commentary with us
We didn't have a hand for that.
earlier this week.
I have a feeling that Kamik is just sitting out and auto-folding just about everything but premium hands. That or went to the bathroom.
Field tries to take this down.
We can open a little wider here.
He is going to make it after.
The only one we have to worry about is Derek.
That's 3
And even he's kind of nothing to worry about at the moment.
Half
Chip stack's going up. It's going in the right direction.
has the calling chips in his hand.
You know, and we're trying to play it like we have, you know, decent cards when we're doing that kind of shit. But I mean, you guys can see. We're just walking all over this table at this point. It's like we're giving them a little hope. I really feel like Kamik is playing nothing but premium hands. I mean, it might be here, but I mean, it's just, they're just folding anything but premium. I think Kamik's deciding whether or not to make a move. I'm telling you, I just believe that just watching that player, you know, has done a lot as far as knowing, you know, what to do against them. I mean, they beat us on the river. Kamik should have been out a long time ago, matter of fact, before the money bubble, but did not.
1.38 million chip.
Well, we're gonna min raise in if Kamik folds this shit.
Trying to take it down.
I mean, folding your button here is ridiculous.
David just did not believe.
Looks like we're in more money. Leveling up. Must be getting close to final table bubble. I can check after this. I can pull this hand and check. But it will jump pretty quick. And do we have remaining 11? So we're 2 away from final table bubble. Or 1 away from the bubble, 2 away from the table. You know what? We're just going to let our boy here raise if he's smart enough. I've seen it. I've seen him fold to it. Well, we're definitely raising this up.
JX tonight has been the human rain delay. He takes a lot of time to make decisions.
Whenever Derek folds ahead of me, it makes it a little bit different in dynamics. Obviously, you know, with pocket tens, it's a good hand. So, you know, these folks are just waiting for laddering, you know. And we have one coming when that sit out up there runs out. So I'm gonna run into it sooner or later. So that's why I fold these kind of hands. You know, I'm not jamming every time. I mean, we have almost 1 million in chips. We're definitely well situated over. The guy who was in first looked like he distributed half his chip stack already to other people. So pocket sevens gets a raise.
He does have both players covered, and Dave does in fact go all in. That'll force JX out. So Phil looking for an ace, otherwise he is eliminated. Big pot.
Okay, we got a call from Derek. Now we're just going to let Derek kind of bet himself out of this hand. Hopefully he had an ace. I don't know what he's in with. King, queen, queen, jack. Well, he thinks he's got it.
Open ender now for Phil. Lot more outs. Doesn't come.
So we'll go ahead and take Derek out of the equation and bring us up to a large stack. And of course, money bubble for the sit out guy, which just irritates me. We're in hand for the final table. So at the final table, we are going to stop this video and we'll start the next one. Just in case those who want to watch final table only will have that video to be a little shorter than this one. This one's been recording for almost an hour. We have a very defendable hand. We'll check to it. Sure. I'm not real happy with that king on the board there. You can have it. We're still in hand for hand. So sit out guy is on his last orbit here. If we can get him out. It's hard to get that forced all-in guy out sometimes. I've got several videos. One that it took me 3 or 4 or 5 hands on a sit out guy just to get rid of him. It sucked. Okay, we've laddered up and made the final table. So we're going to stop this video and start a new one.